morning impact. 10,000 charging points in every hotels already, in our hotels, in our offices, in our houses. When I was driving here by my electric Volvo car with the silence, I just heard the sound of the tires. I thought that, how was the pioneers? Okay, sorry, this was the script for the 2025 impact, mobility after revolution. 10,000 charging points, this is the dream. Now we are starting this revolution, and I heard that Katowice will build 110 in the next years. For those who are driving the electric car, they know how it's on the Polish road. Who drives the electric car in the room? Okay. Who would like to drive electric car? Yes. This is exactly our future. This is important because on a stage there was planned that presentation will be done by Paweł Piwowar. I think that this is one of the pioneer of Polish electromobility industry, especially by the users and not only delivering the software, but he's the person who drives Tesla for the few years. Already he did 90,000 kilometers in Poland. 90,000 kilometers in Poland. I was many times with him in the car, and I will tell you that this is a really challenge in Poland still. And when he was planning the trip journey from the Warsaw to Szklarska Poręba, I will tell you this was the journey. This was the really big challenge. We had a breakfast. We had a lunch on the way with the loading. I would like to thank you, ABB, for the Alexandrów for the loader that they have in front of the factory, because I think that everybody who use electric car knows that place to load the ar. Asseco is the largest Polish startup. We started 20 years ago. We are doing software. And today I would like to show you what we do to develop business connected with mobility. We deliver solutions, software solutions for energy sectors, for big companies, but also we think about the future and we prepare the software that will support not only big companies, not only those providers of the charging services, but also for single users. If you go by the car right now and you are looking for the charger, you will see that still the network of charger in Poland is very bad, because this is starting, and every provider of the charging services are using their own solution, and usually this is one of the difficult for the people that have the electric car. Paweł asked me to present how to earn on that. It's important because I've seen many great presentations here about how we'll develop the cars, how we'll develop the new technology. But one thing is very important: how we'll earn money on that. Not only our company, but how we will earn money on that in terms of the providing charging of vehicles. And I tried to prepare this presentation, and first of all, when he asked me to present something about the monetizing and how to earn on that, first of all, I thought about every time when I drive with him, I look at his wallet. This is my wallet. This is my wallet. Small one, thin one. And this is wallet that is used by my colleague who is driving the Tesla car. See? You know why? It's not because the Tesla is a very expensive car. It's not because he has a lot of money in it. Because he has many cards for the loading the electricity. Every provider, every service provider who is giving the chance to charge your car is using different methodology for payments. You have many cards for different systems, and every time when he is coming to charger, he's putting the card, and this is really the nightmare for the electric car user in Poland. And I would like to present what we prepared in terms of the software for that. First of all, the charging point. It's easy to put the charging point somewhere. In fact, it's costly, and there is many providers, many producers that are providing this equipment, but usually you have to add additional services. You have to service this, you have to add software, you have to connect this for the payments method, and we were looking at how to make this life of providers of the charging points easier. And we developed the software we called AUMS ELMO, Electromobility, that is provided in a cloud, and it's pre-loaded with some solutions for different types of users. We believe that the charging point will be not delivered only by the big utility, energy or oil companies with their station, but it will be also delivered by the parking owners, by the hotels owners, by the office owners, and also in some parts of with our homes. And how to connect this to the system is not easy yet, but we provided software that is easily to connect with a whole bigger network of those charging points. What is important and how it's easy to connect. When you have the charging point, it doesn't matter what producer will be. We'll just provide the SIM card that you are plugging in, and then you connect to the portal where you have everything prepared for you. You can customize this to your own network if you are a provider of the wider range of this loader, or you can use the prepared tariffs that are already prepared by us. And then it's important that with those loaders, with those charging points, you can prepare for the tariff for the different type of consumers. And it's important that you will have also you need to connect this not only for the energy provider, but you need also to have a connection to your bank, connection to payments method. And this is what we are preparing with this ELMO software. One thing which is also connected with this is not only that we are providing the software in a cloud that support those charging points, but also we are looking at the grid stability. This is the biggest concern right now for the specialists that are providing energy and are responsible for managing the grid, that when we will have this 1 million cars and we will have like 10,000 charging points everywhere, and everybody will go to load their cars, then the grid will be really in a danger. And it's also important that you have to take care of that and manage it. And this is because of our experience in energy sector. We are connecting this together with our solutions that we are providing for energy sector, and this is integrated with controlled load and distribution of electric vehicles to rescue the grid. What is more important? We showed you on our exhibition there is a Tesla. This is exactly this example that has already in Poland 90,000 kilometers on the road, on the Polish road. And we prepared for you information how this system is working. Here is a very single solution, and for us it's important that we need to prepare the system that can be used by really individual drivers, and that will be simple not only for people like me or you, but also it will be simple for future driver. And I would like to ask Marek to join me. Marek, chodź tutaj do nas. This is the future driver. This is the future of our electromobility. And Marek will show you how we are doing this. Marek. using electric car should be as easy as it was with the diesel cars. And you can imagine that you, me, or our future young generation will just come to the charging point and they will easily use this system. Marek is preparing his car. Yes, it's all ready. Yes, it's in. Brilliant. Marek, bardzo dziękujemy. Fajnie. And what we have here, then the charging point is connecting to the portal and is exchanging information. Of course, it needs to send information to the bank that we will have the payment for that. But then you have many exchanging information about the loader, about the car, and then it's loading. At the end, it will give the notification that it's already charged. Możesz wyłączyć. And it's charged, and then he's ready to go further. But this is not the end, because he used the charger, but then you have all these operations, and then when he stopped, then you have still the communication between the portal and the charging point and the system, and it's going back to the banks. And this is exactly how it works with the driver. At the end, you will get just SMS with information that you paid for this charge. And this is why we are doing this, because we believe that the e-mobility will be growing when everything will be as easy as we have today with the standard cars, because it cannot be like a planning for the pilots routes, because today when you drive the car, you need to have all information when you have the loaders on the road, and you have to predict if you reach this charging point. When we will build the biggest network in terms of the charging point, that it will be much easier, and because of the simple solution, you will have the easy way to charge the cars. And this is because we believe in simplification, and this is what we would like to do. If you would like to get more, we invite you to our booth on our expo site, and we can share more information about the details of the system. Thank you very much. Dziękuję bardzo dla Marka.